All right, guys, so this is a bit of a more in-depth tutorial guide almost to what I hit for push or what I hit on push days. I like to start off with a machine chest press and really flare my elbows out. Now, most people will tell you you're gonna want to keep your elbows tucked in, but I found that when I slightly flare my elbows, I can actually hit my upper chest better in like this pressing movement. So as you saw, I warmed up with 2 plates, then I moved on to 2 plates and a 25, hit a couple reps. I then did a drop set just to a plate and a 25. I will almost start every single push day I have with some kind of chest press movement, just because for the most part it is a compound. Like, you are hitting your shoulders, your triceps, your chest, and it's just a really good way to start the workout in general. So as you can see here, I hit my last set and then I move on to shrugs. Now, shrugs isn't something I necessarily do on my push days, even though they do kind of hit your shoulders in a way. But in this clip, I'm just making sure that I'm really tilted forward and that I roll my shoulders down, because when you're doing shrugs, you almost want to stretch your lats, or not your lats, you want to stretch your traps at the bottom of the position. So I like to roll my shoulder forward, be slightly like tilted with my chest towards the ground, and then just shrug up into my neck. And getting that full range of motion is going to be what really builds strong traps, because if you're just half shrugging, or you're really not that upright, or you're not that tilted forward, then you're still hitting your traps, but you're not getting as much stretch and squeeze as you can, because the traps, like any other muscle, you want to get that stretch and squeeze motion. And so with the machine, I'm able to do this really easily, and I can put on as heavy weight as I want, since it's not free weights, so like it's not like dropping dumbbells, it's just a machine. But then I do a quick pump check, see how I'm looking. Shoulders are looking pretty full, traps are looking nice, they're starting to come in, chest looking great, have the pump. Right now I'm really just trying to grow my traps more, have them take up a bit more space. But here you can see I move on to doing some side raises I was engaging my traps in this as well. That's why you can see it looks like a regular side raise, but I was slightly tilted forward and letting really at the bottom of the exercise, let the weights completely pull my shoulders down so I can get more of a stretch inside the trap. So as you can see, I just do a quick set till failure, and then I move on to a shoulder press. Now this shoulder press I really like to do with my elbows almost at the bottom, they're 90 degrees, and that my hands are by my side, because you can do a shoulder press a bit more inclined, but it hits differently when your shoulders are more flared and back. So after this, I move on to a pec fly here, trying to keep my arms out and keep them as straight as possible and really just squeeze in the center. When I do pec flies, I also am usually always arched, just because retracting that scapula and just having almost like a set base for your chest really helps with actually stabilizing than if you weren't to be arching. But on pec flies, I like to go heavy as well and just try and control as best as possible. From there, I moved on to tricep press down. I saw some Mike Mentzer video where he's saying, don't do the rope, don't do this, don't do that, do it with this specific attachment. I've been seeing a lot of more Mike Mentzer stuff on my YouTube shorts, so I'm starting to incorporate a bit more of the exercises he recommended / did. But as you can see, finished this set here with some, it wasn't that heavy. Usually I always do drop sets and whatnot for everything, but that was the workout.